Hello everyone, SpeeDMan here, and welcome to this episode of our Let's Play Khmer Empire. So, first things first, we are in the Golden Age, and we are going to pick a very good card for the religious victory, which is the Exodus of the Evangelists. Next turn we do get a holy site. Good thing is because this holy site is now done, that is providing us a nice benefit. These tiles are incredibly good, and we're about to get to 4 population, which means we could very easily build that preserve, and this preserve will get the city a lot of yield, so that's good. Now we can see here the city is officially losing its population quite quickly. We're about to get a granator and a capital, which is really kind of overkill, but we love it. It's going to give us even more housing, and then on top of that, we're going to get the Gurdwara done as well. So let's do this with the Gurdwara, because that's just going to give us additional housing, a lot more faith, and a couple more food as well, so we could stay very positive in food surplus. And I'll use the proselytizer one next turn, bring that over, and then convert that city over and get some of these other conversions done. So basically with our religion, we can see that we're starting to get more of a foothold here. We want to continue converting more of these cities, because that's going to give us a lot of tempo at this stage of the game. Now we do have the Prasad done in this city, which is great. Prasad in this case is giving us extra culture output. So because we have 10, that's giving us 5 more cultures. So you can see we're a bit, I would say a bit behind the AI. So this will help kind of bring that back a little bit towards us. Gurdwara wouldn't be bad, but not really necessary at the moment. 5 turns away from the grove. This grove, so if I press the 3 key here, you can see all these tiles were at minimum charming, if not better. So that's really good for us. And then what we can do is eventually with conservation, we can get set up here, and then set up a couple of woods to plant right here. And that would bring this area just a little bit higher up. Here we go. So let's go into that. That'll be really good for us. So right here, 20% growth and 3 housing. So that puts our housing in situation right here at 21, and we are at 37 food right now at our capital. That's insane. That's so much food. It's actually looking really good. 121 faith per turn, that's really excellent. As we develop our infrastructure, we're going to get more and more faith output, and also the fact we're about to be in about 6 to 10 turns, we're getting another city as well, which is all the more even better. This is very, very good for us. It's 3 turns, it's 4, and we got a new city. And that came with the free campus. Oh, wow. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and transfer ownership of tiles here and here. And then we will need to work on population growth. So first things first, let's go ahead and go into that. Let's actually take those 2 tiles because we need to get a lot of growth in that city. So we'll get the city up and running for population. So the 9 turns, that should be down to 4 turns. Great. And that's 6 turns. So we'll definitely be growing pretty quickly here. Do 1 more conversion. That should put us a bit more on the map here. So that'll be good. We are, let's see here, 17 era score away from a golden age. So we do want to try to do some exploration around the world if we can. Getting more science output, which is good. So that's 16, that's 17 turns away. So it's going to be close. So next era, we could really do the rest of the exploration we want. That's no problem. 15 population, and soon to be 15 population. So we just got 2 era score out of that, which is great. Honestly, that's going to put us in a good spot. Now we are 14 era score away from a golden age. We are a little bit behind. So what I might do is, if I want to get era score, I think it's 3 era score for completing a religion. So that's 1 way right there. So next turn I can go ahead and start into that. That's 3. I still need 11 more. So let's see here. That city's not going to convert. So we were only able to get 1 city so far, which is fine. That city's in kind of a weird spot, so it's going to require that we actually get that done. That dam is now complete, so we really do want to try to get that if we want to set up a really good IZ here. So that's going to be almost like a make or break in a way, honestly. Let's try to get ourselves over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17. So that's 34 faith per turn. So that's not bad. That's actually pretty good return right there. So if I were to pick that one, that's not bad. 4 followers. We do have a pretty significant amount of followers, so that would probably give us about like 20, maybe I would say like 15 to 20 science, and about the same for culture. So those aren't bad. Each city, that would be, let's see here, I counted about 17, so that would be about 51 gold per turn. I would say papal primacy is going to be, but the thing is that we don't have a lot of envoys, so that's only 200 religious pressure. So it's basically one proc from one of the religious units, so it's not very much. I think honestly that might be the point. 3 air score. That right there is excellent. And actually, this right there is going to help us complete it as well. That's going to get us the air score we need. Okay, this works. This works. We are about to pull off another golden age. This is huge. So holy site prayers. And then let's see here. Let's kind of think about our position just a little bit here. 230 faith per turn. That is beautiful, though. That is super great. Honestly, I might just consider just pumping out holy site prayers, because I may do a, let's see here. Single trader. I'll kind of see what else we need from that point on. But we're not too far off a lot of the other AI. We're actually pretty competitive with them from a science and culture standpoint. Gold's not bad either, but faith, we're really starting to become a powerhouse, so that's great. Medieval fairs, I think that's this one right there. Okay, so that gets boosted. That actually is not bad. Saves us a little bit of tempo as well, so.
Under the white.
Oh, just like that, we have our air score. 100 air score, okay. Oh, that's going to end up getting destroyed, unfortunately. That's really frustrating, unless they don't go on ocean tiles yet. Well, I guess I'm going to find out in the turn anyways, so here we go. There's the holy site we want, so let's go into that. Place that down immediately. First priority in that city. We have 4 population, so we want to try to get high growth tiles if we can. I don't mind kind of poaching that tile. This city's already growing pretty quickly anyway, so we're fine. I mean, 6 turns, and the fact that we're getting a lot of this stuff built pretty quickly is fine. We lose a turn of development on the campus, but this does help us get things set up with our holy site a little faster. So I think this war kind of happened because of
No hour of a diplomat is a...
I think the war probably happened because of the alliances that I have with everybody. I think it's just kind of caused some kind of mass craziness. But religion-wise, we are, let's see here. We do have religious majority over 2 different civilizations, but that's honestly not that far out, because obviously at this particular position, we have our religion planted in a lot of the map. It's just a matter of kind of developing it next era, which won't be that hard. It's just going to take us a little bit of time to kind of work into that. Now that we have that theater square built, let's see here. We can set up another city there. Holy site there. And just a nice little kind of 3 holy site section here. That'll give us a little bit more yield potential. So, you know what? We can go right into that. Let's go ahead and get straight up started on that. First priority is take away that 1 production for colonization. This is good. This is very, very good. I'm going to actually keep that diplomatic league on for now. Despite Merchant Confederation being very good, there's a chance I may need another city-state again. So I want to go ahead and potentially kind of leave ourselves in a good spot for that one. So, don't really need to worry about this stuff here. I'm going to keep those governor titles for the time being. Now our capital can just outright focus on settler production. Let's get 3 settlers built. We will need a decent land unit to be able to help defend this area. So ideally try to set up something that like a crossbowman That'll help give us a little bit of protection in this area. Another city converted. Good. We're at a whopping 262 faith per turn, so we are very much doing okay here. That's looking good. Apprenticeship in a couple turns, so we're looking great. And here we are going into the next era.
There is no easy way to try.
There we go. I'm going to take that once again. Now let's think a little bit. So they're going to be in the north. Let's see if there's anything in this region here. So let's do some more exploration around just to see what's in the region here. The more information that we have, the easier it'll be for us to kind of plan our position out. We do have apprenticeship, so that is good. Okay, we need 28 air score to get a normal age, and we need a very incredible 42. So did go a good bit above the maximum air score of last air, so I'm not too worried. It's 40 turns away. We should be in a good spot, very close to get the victory by that point. So as long as we're efficient here, we should be okay. That's back down to negative loyalty again. Good. We're going to need to continue working on that. We have 19 total population potential and 21 on that city. We are 5 turns away from being able to unlock more population, so that is very good. This area will continue to display more loyalty pressure, so that's great. We also want to go ahead and try to get Hagia Sophia built, so let's actually just focus on that for the time being. It is time that we go ahead and try to get a bit more serious about that build. And we'll start getting settlers set up over there.
Everything has its limit.
You know what? We can actually do heathen conversion. Because what I could do is then, as they go into the waters, that could be a good opportunity for us to be able to spread a religion in this region here, which will then give us, like, that's, yeah, so that's good. That's going to be a conversion one, so that works for kind of what our needs are. Okay, we have religious majority over 3 different civilizations, ours included. Pound Maker, we definitely want to put some pressure on him as well. So we're going to have to kind of work our way through the west here, and then northwest, and then the north. And those 3 civilizations, by the time we do that, that'll put us in a very good spot. So we also eventually will need to work on the Incan Empire as well. So that's going to take some work. It's also going to take a little bit of planning because I want to be careful about how we do this. Just keep on converting cities. The more that we can convert now, faster we'll be in a good position to be able to pull off that religious victory. So go down here. Let's go down here. That way next turn I can convert that, and that'll get rid of that barb camp as well. I don't know if it's going to give us arrow squad at this point. I don't think it will. But at least it'll be something we can get some utility out of, because 30 gold and also just eliminating a potential source of problems later on. So that's going to be a good way for us to do that. Just kind of combo these 2 units together and then go up north, get rid of that. And that way we have a very safe region here. Could even make a very nice holy site up there. At least we can get these holy sites set up fairly soon, so that'll also be a pretty good thing for us. The city is converting in our favor, so that is very, very good, and strongly converting in our favor. So as we get more population very soon here, that's going to continue putting more pressure here. 1337. Elite. Nice. While we're at it, let's go ahead and buy that. And buy that. It's another conversion. These conversions are definitely helping neutralize. You can see how much more neutral this is. So that's really, really powerful. I'm going to definitely have our work cut out, though, to get up here. So I'm going to need to work my way up there. If we get this city, though, this is going to give us a nice way for us to kind of traverse the area a little bit faster. that's also losing its loyalty as well. So if we get that city, that's going to lose its loyalty more. This will start to lose its loyalty to us. So our kind of general plan is going to start falling a bit more into place, which is what we want. 4 turns away. Since we have that done, we're going to go into that now. Other city conversion, that's good. The more of these conversions that we do, honestly, that's actually going to create more pressure for us. So that will help. Because that's going to continue converting cities. So we can see here now we have like solid, just a solid railroad of just non-stop religion basically going here. That's good. As we spread around here, we'll be able to choke this area off, kind of go from both sides, convert that. We'll probably, I might bring one more apostle down south here. That could make a good war. Okay, so all I have to do is just buy an apostle here. And I'll bring an apostle down south and do some conversion work here. Hopefully it's a good roll. If it is a good roll at least, then, or at least a roll that has either more charges, proselytizer, or translator. If it's one of those, we could definitely use that pretty effectively. I'm going to go ahead and actually control that, because if I can get this entertainment complex, that'll actually help us a good bit. Because by getting it, what that's going to do is allow us to start doing bread and circuses and then try to get a little bit more pressure, and this will potentially shave like a turn or two off of that. If we can get this a little bit earlier, then we'll start converting more of these cities. Yeah, we've already converted most of her cities, so that's really huge. We'll leave her with Rokla, but we could potentially take all these cities, which means we get free tempo. We have 1, 2... It's an entertainment complex. Yeah, so it looks like we can get like a good solid 2 holy sites out of it, which are pretty well developed holy sites. That's got already fully built, and that one is very well developed. That's already got a temple and shrine. So yeah, all those conversions are definitely helping. Just by neutralizing a lot of that, then I can send another wave over and start completing a lot of this conversion. Plus these conversions will start to happen more naturally as well, which is helping. So that's good. As we do that, we get more religious majority, which will kind of put us closer to the religious victory. Yeah, so we have 4. Most of the others now only have 1, which is their own civilization. So by gaining control of that, that's just basically shaving time away from the situation at hand. Let's do that. There we go. Close to Paititi, so that'll definitely help. Then what we could do is, let's see here. That gets down to 6 turns, so that's good. Let's get over there. Right, so Poland's about to lose more cities. Oh, again, dude? For real? Don't you love natural disasters in this game? I do. As we get more of these cities, we're going to continue to get more yields because of those being set up. Oh, that has a shrine and temple now. She built those. Oh, that is so huge, because that is going to give us 2 more prasats, 2 more shrines, and 2 more holy sites that are actually well built. And this one here is next to a river, so that's going to have additional yields. That one's not, but it's still good. That one's going to have a lot more potential, though. Got Suzerainty and another relic. So that pushes us yet again over the maximum that we need. So we are doing very well there. Good. So they're attacking that. That's actually perfect, because I can go ahead and kill that off. Now move these units up north. So this works. By basically doing that, it's just slowly but surely basically taking some of the tempo away from them. It's making it easier for me to get the conversions I need to be able to get set up here. So let's do conversion. Let's do another conversion. Again, we're just starting to see here that religious majority is really starting to take shape here in this region. That's what we want. We have a lot more work to be done in this region here, and then this region, but this region here is starting to take shape the way I want it. There we go. And that's yet another city converted. So we can see here that conversion is now putting even more pressure here. That's why I wanted to move that one out of the way and move that to the west. This one as well. Let's go ahead with that. So this is now converting in our favor. Those ones are going to stay that way for a little while. We want to go ahead and do more conversion work. If I can keep a lot of these units alive, this will actually allow us to get that kind of goal taken care of. So let's make our way over here. Good. That's a potential break right there. That's a breakaway chance right there. That's going to let us get a unit over there. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Because then we could do that one, and then we could potentially do that one. That will heal stuff. Okay, this is huge. This is huge. This is a big break for us. We need to immediately get something over. What we need to do is we need to go over this way. Take that proselytizer promotion. And then while we're at it, we need to get a second one up and running immediately. And just keep buying these ones as quickly as we can. Should put us in a good spot. 10 turns away, so we are inching towards that goal. Once we've secured this area a bit more, we'll have majority. So if we can secure this area, that'll be good. Then we secure this area down south, will also be good. We're inching towards that goal. We're getting close. Not that far away. We're not very close yet, but we're not very far away either. Oh, that's actually really good. That conversion working and actually taking a bit of tempo away. Just converted this city. Let's see, does that? Oh, we're close. We're very close to having control over Poundmaker. This is very close. Once we work our way down south here and get this stuff done, this will be that'll be the main part of the operation here. So let's go ahead and do this. Go there. 7 out of 9. So let's see here. Poundmaker lost his majority. It's neutral right now, so that's good. And then same thing as well for Nader Shah. So that tells us our position is actually starting to become dominant. So let's see here. That's translator and proselytizer. So we're going to want to go ahead and bring that one over. Get them over to a good spot. There we go. Another city converted. Again, the more conversions we do, the closer we get. So there we go. So we officially now have Nader Shah. We just need Poundmaker. So now could just push to west. Yeah, so as we push west here, let's see here. Should be able to get some conversion done this turn. Let's go away from that. There we go. And there it is.
We have a basic need
the religious
to believe in
victory.
something great.
And that is our new record. So we have now gotten the religious victory in the fastest run we have ever had. I have to say thank you so much for your support and watching this. This has been a lot of fun. If you enjoyed watching this video, I'd like to ask you to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. SpeeDMan out.